Back here at the MCG Ballroom, one of the greats, Wally Carr. Wally, you've got a book out as well, My Longest Round. Let us know how we can grab it.
It's on, what do you call it, YouTube? No, what do you call it? I don't know.
eBay.
eBay, yeah, you get it on eBay, yeah, it's available, and it'll be available in Dimmicks and major bookstores. Yeah, be well appreciated, yeah. It's my life story, My Longest Round, yeah.
Fantastic, Wally. Enjoy the night, mate, because your career, mate, it was fantastic. You're one of the greats.
Thank you very much. Well appreciated. Thanks a lot.
Back at the MCG Ballroom with Tony Barber. Tony, you're a big boxing fan. Thanks for coming here tonight to support the event, mate. What are some of your greatest memories in boxing?
Well, I think probably... apart from the great internationals, the Ali fights, which everybody remembers, I think you can always remember where you were for the Lionel Rose fights, the Famo fights, for the later champions, the Fenix and Kostya, who was incredible. Barry Michael, who for a while we helped sort of train. We had a farm down at Red Hill and we looked after him down there. Oh, there's a million memories in boxing, and it happens, you know, on a regular basis. It's no, you don't have to wait till the next season or anything. It's always boxing season.
You were good when you used to come out to Southern Central, throw some quick jabs and move around. Did you ever box yourself?
Only a little bit at the Naval College, and only because I had to. I didn't like the idea of getting hit much.
Fair enough, Tony. What are you doing with yourself now? Because you're a fantastic host.
Well, I do a bit of MC work, and I work on Foxtel with the Cash Trivia Challenge, and you know, whatever comes along. I consider myself semi-retired. I like to keep my hands off the pension fund.
Okay, mate. Now, just for the viewers out there that my memory's not too great, how do you remember things? Because your memory seems to be fantastic.
I write them down.
All right, Tony, thanks for being on the KO Boxing Show, mate. Enjoy the night. Back at the Australian Hall of Fame with Graham Brooks, former Commonwealth champion. Sensational skills. You reminded me of Lionel Rose yourself. We know he's been inducted tonight and elevated to legend status. But it'd be great to see you one day being inducted in the Hall of Fame, Graham, because I think you deserved it, mate. You're a marvellously talented clubman.
Yeah, thanks for that, Peter. Oh, yeah, it'd be a great honour for me to be inducted in the Hall of Fame, you know, with all the great fighters, you know, that we had in Australia. It'd be an honour for me. Yeah. Mate,
it would be well deserved. You're one of the great fighters. I remember your fight with Barry Michael, mate. It was sensational. What can you remember about that?
Fighting Barry was a great fight. I lost the Commonwealth title to him, but I lost it to a great fighter and a great bloke. And but no, it was a great night. It was a packed house. There was 7,500 people there, and it was a great night for me.
Fantastic, Graham. From everyone on a boxing show, mate, enjoy the night. You're one of the greats, and it's good to catch up with you.
Thanks, Peter. Thank you. No, it's a good night, great night.
Back here at the Hall of Fame at the MCG with none other than Gus Mercury. Gus, you've been inducted in the Hall of Fame as a non-boxing participant, but tonight we've got Lionel Rose legend status, mate. It doesn't come any loftier than that.
Well, I'll tell you what. Number one, Lionel being the Aboriginal and being the first Aboriginal champion, number one. Number two, being the Aboriginal of the year he won the title. Number three, the good that he's done for the Aboriginal kids in this country. He allowed them to aspire to something bigger. He came down Jackson's track with nothing, and he walked out with a bantamweight championship of the world because of his endeavor. And he taught other Aboriginal kids to have this same heartfelt endeavor that he had to rise above things. And he did it. So he deserves legend status. That's all I got to say.
And yourself, Gus, you've done so much of boxing, mate. You brought showbiz into boxing. You brought colour into it, and you brought class into it, mate. You've been fantastic for boxing yourself, Gus.
Well, that's for other people to judge. I love boxing. I started at my first amateur fight when I was 12 years of age. And I boxed as an amateur, as a pro. I wasn't a sparkling pro at all, but I did. I did my yards, and they were hard yards, but I love boxing. I love people that put the gloves on and fight. I love people that do it fairly, within the rules, and in the sportsmanship class. That's what it's about, sportsmanship class. And you're a good man on the night. Hey, we aspire to good things. I did. All the fighters I know do also. So good luck to them all.
Gus Mercury, a legend yourself. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, and all the best to you and your promotions, because you do a hell of a job with your radio program, your TV program, and with your promotions. You also deserve some accolades. And for me, I would like to serve one up to you. Thank you. Thank you.
Back at the MCG with Hall of Famer Rocky Gattalari. Rocky, welcome to the KO Boxing Show.
Thank you very much, and nice to be here with you.
Nice to have you on. You were born in Calabria and you migrated to Australia. Gee, you made a massive impact with Australian boxing, mate. You've less history. You must feel great.
Well, yeah, thank you. I mean, as I said tonight, to be inducted in the Hall of Fame has been an experience that I never thought I will experience in life. Particularly so late in my life. But yes, the early days in Australia weren't easy because the immigrants in Australia in the 50s and 60s were viewed upon as a species from another planet to some degree. Okay. So you had to fit in, you had to really make the best of it, and being determined to be part of life in Australia.
No, fantastic, Rocky. Now, where do you live now? Do you live in Melbourne? Do you live in Sydney?
I live in the Central Coast in Sydney. It's called Foresters Beach. It's near Terrigal on the Central Coast. It's about on the ocean. So Sydney's my house. Yes.
Okay. Do you still involved with boxing? Do you have any interest?
No, not much. No, I view it with interest, but that's about it.
Okay, mate. Thanks for coming on the Boxing Show, Rocky. One of the greats, mate, and colourful character, and you brought a lot of style and class to boxing.
I like that. Thank you very much. You're a friend.
Wrapping up the KO Boxing Show from the MCG Ballroom. It's been fantastic. We've interviewed all the legends and all the greats. Next week we'll be back in the studio. So till next week, keep punching.